Welcome everyone to the 20th episode of Inside the Mind of a Houou. By ChunmanTV will compare my thoughts of the thought process of playing the Hanchan. We are facing a 9 ton here on the left and two 7 tons. We are facing Total Point, one of the English names that I recognize often, or like there aren't, to be really honest with you, there aren't that many players in Houou, so we will be facing the same players over and over again. This 9 so is probably not the best discard. I might be doing some Mahjong coach reviews instead of model AI reviews, but for this one I still have planned the model AI review for afterwards. So if you want to see Mahjong coach, that will probably happen. I just have to make sure that the loading times for the AI aren't like 20 minutes or something ridiculous, or I have to make a cut in the video. That is also just an option, but I will just see just to test different AIs. Mahjong coach is like AI that what's unique is something is that it also analyzes some logs, the replayer logs. That's for now we are just using model AI for analysis. This 8 cell is useless, this 3 cell is also pretty useless. I don't know really which one is much safer, but we will be seeing the 7 pin. We can skip on the 36. Really nice. The pins do look a little bit more expensive. We can upgrade to the Sun School with a 5 cell roll. But other than that, we are just happy here. We will be skipping, by the way. We will be skipping the Chi because now we have to not that one. We will have to Chi because there's a Chi on the left. We can still pawn 6 cell for more. And then push half Suchi. The 6 cell is like the top more Suchi, but the I almost pawned that. But we need a 4-man or the 6 cell, not a 4 cell. Would be hilarious if he pawned Nakasuchi. Should be pretty okay here. We have Riichi Mahjong Aka. Oh, 7-7. 6-9. At least we didn't deal in, I guess. We still pay like 2-6 plus 1000 of our Riichi stick. Okay. North or seat wind is a keep. This 9 so it's pretty useless. This 1 pin is. Is it more useless than this 9 so nah, it's actually more useless. Like the 1 pin is good on the 3 pin drop, but then it's still you need 1 more tower, and the 7 so is kinda nice if we keep the 9 so, but still it's both very weak. It's still kinda weak. The North was trash card, by the way. We will get flamed by Mortal AI for not cutting the North. Still, we are just cut the North. Just cut the North. The best case scenario is like Xianko, of course. With otherwise Sun Uncle, or just getting Tempai in the first place is also a big achievement here. 7 so Kansan, 1 Scott. Oh my god, that does help, but is it 4 pin? I can't really cut a 4 pin. I really don't know here. Like the Ipeco, it doesn't have overlap yet. Ugh. It's just too awkward. We want our 4 pin back. We want the Sansaku now. Give me my Sansaku. Like I really need to think there. Like we can cut 5 pin. 5 pin would be. We have too many pairs as well. 5-man. I kinda like 5-man there. Yeah, it should have been probably 5-man instead of 4 pin. We have too many pairs here. Yeah, the red dragon is still alive. Like we are not getting like a Sun Uncle or something here. I think it's just taking the maximum you could ear for efficiency, and because two uncles doesn't do anything for us. Tito is too far away. That is interesting. We just got one here. We have a 2-man uncle. If you are not seeing the shapes here, now our East Hunting is perfectly fine. It's actually kinda the same as if we got the other side. We would have a 36 pin instead of a 4-7-man, but almost identical. There's a Toradatoria across with a 7-pin cut. So it seems very cheap. Hopefully it doesn't heal in. We can just sword. We are waiting on the 5. So constant swash cut. We just have to take them by here. We won't be pushing pins though. I think we are seeing this. The 1-1 is safe, right? Yeah, the 1-1 is safe. Met and dealing in, then it's partly to win. It's partially also because we don't have to draw a tile. We have the high tato, but I think it's because of the pawn here on the right. The 5-throw from Kamicha should come out pretty easily. 1, 2, 3. Do we fold on this? It's really hard to fold on it. It's really tough to fold on it. And there's Ron here on the left. He would have turned into Kamicha if he tried to fold there on the 6-throw. Another dragon. Well, thunder hand. Double east. Of course, classic. So the wrong dragon. So it's kinda weak here, but it accepts one of the last 2 8-throws, I guess, and then we need the third one. Okay, there's another 8-throw, and then we just need the last 8-throw, or we need a 5-pin, or we don't need either of them. We can just upgrade the pincher shape into 2 sequences. East Hunter, we can cut a 5 here for the sushi trap. Nah, I don't know. Like, I don't like it. I should have probably got a 6 here. Like, you kind of want to avoid the sushi trap because it's more dangerous. But the chance that we end up on the Sabo are kinda slim because we can connect here with the 1-pin for the ramen here. And the 5-throw does have better upgrades, I think, than the 6-man. Yeah, Riichi +1. We either have Thunder or we have Tora, or like we might not even have both. We might not even have either of them. We can have neither. The Sabo only 2 tiles left. Boom. Okay, now we have Thunder Tora. Pretty sus skipping the first one, but pawning the AK. But this also our shapes are dying out slightly. Yeah. Double E's force. The problem here is there is still a lot left, even with the 5-pin 5-pin Kabe, they probably have a PO in Pinsu, so they are either waiting on Sosu or Monster, and lower Monster are still fully live. Do we see this? Do we see to tonight at all? See 8-throw. It kinda, I don't mind it. The 8-throw is safe across. He would have done a 6-throw. we don't really want to cut the Woman though. Like the social is clear, the Pinshu is pretty much clear across, and then some awkward stuff here with the 9 card with the 790, and also tilts into some Dora shapes. So I think we are just 7/7. So here, really awkward, but I just don't want to deal into 12k. There's one extra Dora for us, but like I don't know what it does for us. It increases our hand value, I guess. It does that. 16 count. It's like the 2-pin is not doing anything. The 5-pin is dead. 2-pin is almost dead as well. There's a KB 3-pin. The monster is just way too fast. I think we cut 4 into 3. That 2-pin is actually nice because we can cut 4 into 3 to keep all the monsters. Here, the 2-man actually pass Madman. Because 3 people probably waiting in the same suit. But skip. 6 oh my god. Yeah, it's a oh my god. Wait, Sanpaimon? Not a Sanpai. They just needed Ura too. Tomen had like a I don't know what if Tomen was clear in pins and almost clear I don't know if they had Soshu. But probably also clear in Soshu. We can check the log analysis, but like I don't know what they have because Simon said a lot of monsters, so putting on a monster on each is kinda iffy, or like not iffy, but kinda hard. We are breaking E something here, or do something for the Itse or the 5-star extension. Like I almost put them on a Honitsu across, but why would they be on a Honitsu? This is okay for each something, still no value, but it is what it is. Give me a 1-man pack, and then like if we still the 1-man, and then the 4-man, and then Sansaku, but you have to see that, or like perhaps in Akanashi, but it's really not a thing though, it's really not. Perhaps if we got the 5-star earlier for the E-Santen, but I'm never not cutting the 1-man there. We did 4, so, but we want to upgrade here around the 16 for the each. That is like the primary value here. The secondary value is the Akatora. We still want to float here with the 16. We really want to float for the each. And then we fix the Akase with the 2-man pair, 1 soul pair, 1 Scott, 1 soul here. The Sujitse would be nice if we get a 5-man, but otherwise we are still trying to get something in the pin shape. Here we can cut the 6 again for the Sabo with the 3-man concern. And then we have to see, because now 2 5-pins. What a disaster. We are not getting anything here, like 2 5-pins here. Like forming here is so mediocre. We can almost only open for the 5-pin. The Tora is like 1 Scott here. Like we kinda have to bomb, but like we are just never going to win. Okay, it was like cool, like my 5-pin, oh no! If Simon didn't pawn, or if he got like a 2-man, we would have done the Akatora. Wow, our hand is so dead, by the way. We can go 1 so 1 so. We can still get Mawashi here. We can steal Mawashi, but probably afford. We don't have that many save stars anyway. 4/7, so it's not even Gamputsu, but a Pinfu no Mi. It's okay, I guess. Like the 4/7 D6 is so weak that you can actually Tama that against an opposing Riichi. Dora, please. 4-man is interesting as well, by the way, the 4-man throw for the Sansuku, but it's really tough to get a 4-5-6. The 5-6-7 is way more likely out of the two Sansukus. Just like give me my E something. We are about at the point where we should check E6, so but we are lost, but we really should. Like it's just going to deal in like 5 turns later. AK 5 ping. It will probably deal in here, like it's good that we said Kili because our hand would have been kinda dead here. Everything is safe actually, so I like the bad deck and not, but this east south. Still something here with one bad save. Really rough here. Against the person that we really don't want to win here. Something. If we get no Raku, no value, I think we're still going for the Riichi on 35 pins. It's a chance for pin Nakasuchi. Like it's going to be so rough if we don't get pin Full or the Dora for the Riichi, but it's still okay. We can just follow card save 4 pin here for the Sabo. It's just so mediocre. It's positive EV, but it's just no, not like this. Half shooty for both. Maybe I'm basically relying on Simo or Torment dealing in. The 15 is Kabe, so the 16. Then the 16 is actually Naka. Kinda only against Torment, not against me. Okay. At least we got the Dora, right? At least we have one Dora. Wait, nah, they are not dealing in. Kyoto has a 1-4 so with the Dora weight. Nice hand here. We will be just calling it down for 200 with 2300 in the middle. I think 4 pin and 7 man can be cheap, but we also have like a hand that can actually get it down close. You know, we can actually get a lot of value here, but like 4 of Wardens. This was me really want to see the 7 man, but it's also like the 7 man is just the obvious G. I think the 1-4 pin is a skip though. Shimotsa open 2-4 so constant cut. They do show some speed here on the right, it's worrying. We should just got the 8 pin, but the 8 pin is safe here on the right, so the 1 shot doesn't do anything. The 7 pin is still okay to roll, but and then we got 6 into 8 man, and then we play the headless shape like that. But here is what we actually want to roll. We can, yeah, I kind of like it. It's a bit greedy, but I kind of like just to fix the Doras. and then we can cut 8 pin, and then we can still pawn 3-6 pin. We just take maximum. You can Saki here. We have 2 pairs with the 8-man 3 pin, and then 6 into 8. Boom. Oh, there's a wrong. Right, okay. My Tilo. My nice hand. Yeah, also quite close. Well, not that close to tilt, but tilt is definitely a possibility here as well. Still at least 3 hands to go, assuming no passing. 8 being very nice. I like the 2-man here. The right second still has utility here. The door acceptance is still here. We have too many 2s and 8s here without not doing that much.
Boom.
6-man. Pawn. Like the middle tower pawn usually indicates that it's Yakuhai, because the only monster that is really left is like the 2-5-man save, and with the 9-4, so they probably don't have 2 social blocks there as well. I think we're just seating the right second here, and Shimotsa has it. And then we are just trying to win fast. So here the 5-man, AK 5-man is isolated. We need one more block. We know the 6-man is probably dead here. So I hope that wasn't cool like there on the 3, so the East Lantern is weak. But like the 5-man is not really an upgrade. 2 Toras, very nice. Good for us. Just praying that other people deal in the best strategy. The green second is a pawn, and then we can cut 6 out, but now we have an anchor of it. We can cut 9-man, looking in the AK basically, and then 1-2 so, and then something like that. The best is obviously the first cut here, after the green pawn, and then we will see. We can pawn 9 pin afterwards, pawn 6 so technically as well. Plenty of options here. Dora accepts with the 3 pin, and then 2 AKs. It's all like nothing is confirmed, like this is kind of funny. There's nothing confirmed. The Dora or any of the AK or the King seconds aren't confirmed. That is Dora connector, and then we are falling. Okay, we are out. We are out. The 6 should be pretty okay, but I just the Queen second pair more for the Mawashi. As like the thing with the 6 it deals into 7, 8, but it's like a kind of Sotokawa, like it's certainly the next style after the honors, the easiest slash card. Then 6 is Nakasuchi. The North was safe. The AI will hate me for the East card. Didn't into the Jikoku. The video into a Chikoku donkey. Yeah, really dumb. There's a card too, so but it doesn't make the one so much safer. The Sabo is still there. Now it's Suchi, but it's the same thing. It steals into the Sabo, so we are not putting the 1 here. We will push the 3 6s out as Kampuche, and then we will just see if we can get back into Tempeh. Likely not, but there are some builds where we can push this 1 cell and then get back into Tempeh, but probably not. The AK5 has like the same issue, that it deals into a Sabo, but we have the 9 pins pretty safe, and the 1-1 can put. So we basically are Oh, we have enough save tiles into Rikyoku.
Sumo.
It's D9, oh, it's 4k each with the Ura. Pinfu hand here, hopefully Thunder as well with the Tora, of course. Some circle chance, not really, but something to keep in mind. It looks so heavy, or I don't know, it's just Thunder. Two Toras on the left. They showed a lot of speed. It could be social if it was slow, but it could also just be Tempeh, as they were just Tempeh after one call. The two Tora, pretty important win for them. Just eliminates them for our lost contention, basically. Like, they can still get Lassie on the left, but it's very unlikely. I basically need Mangan Sumo, and then Toyman needs like the Mangan Sumo or something like that. That's like the only way that they don't, the only way that they get lost. We are moving towards 4 pairs here. The 1 pin is dead, but it's still worth keeping for a regular hand here. We can just cut a 1 here for the 4 pin instead. We will put the white second for 1 hand. We are out of sight of Kate and range if we can win the hand. So we take the Rankan. Yeah, just take the Rankan. We have we can still upgrade here on the Nakapukure shape. We can even ditch the white dragons if we place a Riichi for a Tenhou shift. The cons on 5 is definitely weak. But here we can just cut white. That is Tora. I should remember that is Tora. I almost thought it was the safest style, and it kinda is. It is one scar, but like we don't want to keep dealing in. We have to push the Tora here though. Shimokiri Riichi though. Shimo. Wait, is it a gun or not? Oh no. You don't want to face a gun. It's we are E-something here. It's not comfortable at all here. 6 month, 4 month. Still a bit iffy. Perhaps we should have, like, I don't know. 9, so perhaps next. 4 pin, right. 6 month into 9 month. It's probably 2 turns if it passes. I think that's the best course of action. 6-9 into 9 month. It's the 9 month can still deal into a Sabo. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't see anything else. Perhaps 4 month, but now the 5 pin. A 4 month, we should have probably pushed the 4 month way earlier, but like we don't really want to push it here. Okay, yeah, the 4 month deals into tournament for pin through 2 rounds, 5-8, 12k. The problem was just that the 4 month was really not safe against Torment, and it was pretty safe against Kamicha. We will be calling it down for any hand here, or like if we get the 4 is nice, I think. The 6 month is kinda weak, we lose out on Tora acceptance. with the Mansuchi. It feels like an open Tenhou. I think we just call the Forza and then we will see afterwards. We will just see afterwards. We are still stuck with 2 bad saves though. Or 3 bad saves after the Forza OC. I don't mind the bomb, but the auto scale is iffy and the 5-7 is kinda weak. Like if we just needed to win any hand, like I really don't mind the pawn. 6 pin 1 card, we can discard 6-8 afterwards, keep the AK here, keep the ramen here, 7 pin 1 card. 5-7 is just always a must keep because of the AK acceptance or the door acceptance here. Skip. We have 6 blocks here. We can just 2 pin for 5 blocks and we will be calling everything, I think. Yeah, the social perhaps not, but best. Yeah, it's the best here. The thing is Kamitsa with the North Pawn, Caswin Pawn. The right is probably a keep of the 2 pin, yeah. Feeding them. The south, the top of south, really sucks for us. We can at least deny the 2-8 so if it comes out from tournament to the knight at C. But we are also pretty slow. The 9 so is overflowed on the left. Oh no. The disaster.
C.
The thing is, 8 is really not pushable. I hope the rest is, but it's still a bit iffy. Like ideally we want to Mawashi around the entire social shape, but if we get Kaiten, we just have to Kaiten. There's not really an option for that because we need either to be Kaiten here or win next hand, or need to have someone Shimo a big enough hand. For Kaiten I could have got the 6 as well for the higher pawn chances.
Long.
The door F4, oh my god, oh my god, why? The spectator, the third party player here interfering, so stupid, it's just so stupid, baby. We need 30 Han Shimo, or like 30 Han without Pinfu Shimo, or we need Pesi Mangan, otherwise a headless E something with Ipeko Tanrao chance. Riichi Tanrao is not really enough though. You need a Shimo with Riichi Tanrao. Hopefully we get like an AK 5 throw or something, so we don't have to do the calculations. Hopefully we don't have to calculate. We don't have calling enabled, we have Tanrao Ipeko. 5 man, or 2 8 man. Tanrao Ipeko. Tampin Ipeko is 39. Tampin Ipe.
Each.
I think we just have to reach here and then we can at least run. Like, I think.
Sumo.
Yeah, okay. We don't never have enough for second tail, unless the Ura 2, but it's kinda unlikely. At least we got saved here. We will put it into the lock, into the Moto AI first, and then I will be taking out the lock. Let's see. There should be a timestamp in the below in the, so you don't have to sit it through. We will just quickly check the Mangan deal in here. I pushed the 3 so here because of the 6 so here. Okay, well, Tempeh comes on 7. And that is Tempeh here, but I just didn't see it. I just saw the 6 so here, I thought the 3 so is Sushi. That is the reason why I got the 3 instead of the 2. And it deals into the Okuri gun 8k here. It's so disgusting. The Tempeh, we can't, like, Toyman would bomb by the way. Toyman would likely bomb, got the 1 so for, wait, no, never mind, they are not Tempeh after the bomb. But Kaiten is so important here. We have the log analysis here. We will make it slightly bigger. There are like, oh my god, how many decisions are there? There are like, this list here on the right is so big. Not the options, about, we got a 87. I think around 90 is okay. It's Costa South here, but the one so it's also pretty useful. You can just go to the first few discards. Torment here with the white second uncle. And then here Naiman, and here it becomes interesting. 3 so, and then 8 bean here, and then the Riichi, skip 8 so here. And then into the Riichi, which is pretty obvious, well, and then the deal in, well, not the deal in the Shimo there. The 9 so is definitely a mistake here. I commented on in the Hanchan that the 1 pin is more useless. The 7 so is still good. The 3 pin is still an indirect upgrade. Let's just scroll to this 5 pin is, or the 4 pin is a mistake. It wants to cut, how many pairs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It wants to cut 8 so it's really interesting. I thought 5 pin would be the standard cut here, but it's C7 so wants cut. And it wants to go like Shuanko is or something like that. We do like 1 block after the 8 so cut, but we can perhaps get 2 blocks pinch or something. Teenage is not really here though. It just wants to cut 8 so, and then but still of the pairs 8 so here. But I would probably have a 4 pin instead of a 5 pin here. That is like a difference here. E something here. And now we have a 4-7 instead of a 36 pin. And here it goes 1. Oh my god, I missed the save. Wait, what? Like 5 man is Tempeh, 5 man is Tempeh. But it doesn't want to deal into Torment. It doesn't want to deal into Torment. Which is very weird that there is Sakikiri here. For Ramen. Oh, they're headless. Then they got the other side. Okay, I see now. It wants to defend here with 1 man for the Uncle Headless. It doesn't want to take them back here with the 5 man, which can still deal into Torment. And let's see on the G, it's 50-50 on the G. Wait, it actually G's here with 51.6. And then 1 man. And then this one, so it's a push. And then the 1 hand run here, the Damerton. It wants to got the 5, so I was thinking the 6 man would be better, but it wants to set up the Sushi trap, and then let's see on the pond though. It skips this and it skips both. It skips both, but I know Torment is Tempeh there with double east. I just know that they are Tempeh, and like I can't resist it. I didn't see the Santa though, like. The name is so weird. I see now. Well, okay, I see now. Wait, it's not even Santa. Wait. I was too sus about the monster. I really didn't know what Toyman was cooking there. And here it does fold on the 2-5. It does fold on the with the 7-7 here. Wait, does it see the 6 out? Does it see escapes? It escapes. It escapes. 16 can. It's not even tempai there on the left. It's tempai. The 6 man is too sauce. It's too spicy here on the left. Oh, one so. Um, let's see. It wants to got 2 pin here for the headless, but like I think the monster are too suspicious here. I don't really put them on an 8-pin console though. I really think it's monster, so I just got 403 to be able to see this shape. And that was the Ipotsumo for the Paimon. And here it goes 9 pin. It just takes maximum E something. It just takes maximum out. There's 1 4-pin, 1 5-pin. But we don't have any value. We just don't have any value. So I really don't mind the 6 here. And then try to get the each. It got the 6 here. And then the 5-pin. And then the tune push into the pawn. And then it shifts the Akatora. And then we actually know that they are probably tempered with the 9 monk card with the overflow here. But there's not much that we can do. There's the Riichi, 1 so. At least we didn't deal into 4-7 so here on the right. But let's see. Agreement here is it costs a right. It wants to not Sakikiri. It just wants to keep it, but I don't like it. Or like we don't have a push ball hand. Sorry for that. And then for pin, wait, does it Riichi? It Riichis here with about 100%. And we can just scroll, so you can see the other hands. And you can pause if it goes too quickly, but it's do Ryukyoku, and here you have an interesting hand. Let's see if it fixes the Dora. Probably not. I expect an 8-pin card instead of the. It actually fixes the Dora. It actually fixes the Dora here. Shimon's already tempai here actually. It wants to cut the other way, but I like the 6 into 8 kind of Sakikiri here, and then the 9 monsters just in here on the left. E something here, and the deal in here. It with totally E something. Let's see. It got really. It got the green track and wheel. Wait. Oh, that's a Riichi. I see now. It's got it. I didn't see the Riichi. Yeah. Like the 6-0 is also really good here. It's really considered the 6-0, but it's just a clean track and wheels. Then the 6-0s right after. Just 2-0. Just anything that is safe. Just anything. We can just scroll through it because we know that we probably didn't haven't made any mistakes. Oh, there's a very quick hand, 4 or 5. Just one cool tempai. Probably okay there. It wants to cut the 7 for extra pairs. It wants to cut the 7. I guess the shapes are weak. The shapes are weak after the white pawn. With the 3-pin is better. I kinda missed that. After the white second pawn, the shapes become kinda playable, but now they really aren't. And here we are stuck. Let's see if we got the right house. 6 man into 9 man, I assume. Yes, it got 6 man into 9 man Kapuche. That was the only difficult spot though, the 6 man. And it doesn't ever consider cutting the 4-man because it's just not safe. And I was considering like the Sakikiri perhaps, but like there's no option to cut a 4-man here. There's just no option to it got some North here. Instead, nee, de North is Kamboets. A massive miss on my part, but we succeed against Dortmund. We succeed against Dortmund. We let's see what Kiri ziet. It's been through Tora, and then they hit Ura too. They sort of just retreat instantly though. But let's see what it does here. It just got 8 so yeah, 8 so is just better. I don't know why we have an 8 so. I really don't know why we have an 8 so here. It was got 2 to the bottom now, but I kinda like how I played it. 2 ping for 5 blocks. And then C 988 5 ping, and then here does it deal in? I wonder if it deals in. It's either 2 so or 3 so, and it it it's cutting the right towel. It's cutting the towel with lower win rate, but it's slightly safer perhaps. Yeah, it might be slightly safe, but I just saw the 6 so, and if they have like a 4-5 save, I don't put them on a 4-5 save. They can still have a pens on though. But here minus 8k, and then here let's see if it damas. Let's see. I don't think it does. Or like I think it does here. And then for the Akatura Shimo for Tonjo Ipeko Aka. Well, just like if we Shimo Tonjo Ipeko is also enough here. And then here it reaches because we can run simple tournament, and then we eat but Shimo. That is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next episode.